Yo. Yeah, big up everyone, big up to Dub Plates. Wicked that, man. Didn't catch the start, but I caught the good second half of that, man. Always fire. Yeah. Dropping in a little bit of a vinyl set. I've just picked up these records literally about 2 hours ago. So it's going to be a bit of a mishmash. Never mixed them before, but we're going to have some fun. Yeah, you know it. Out to Zed, out to Ben, out to Christine, all the SkankOut management. You know it, you know it. Big up all the followers. Out to the Luke, out to the drum and bass. The Alan drum and bass. You know, I know you're not called Alan. That always makes me laugh. My mate Alan Drummond. So yeah, let's have some fun. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. Yeah, so like I said, went to York earlier with the family. A little bit of a shopping trip that we normally do once a month, just up the road. Always go to Earworm Records. They maybe have like 3 or 4 drum bass. Today they had loads. Everything was about 2 or 3 quid. Couldn't believe it. Yeah, picked up about 14 different plates. I'm just going to go front and back on them all, here and there. So yeah, I do apologise if it's not going to have much flow to the set. I don't generally plan the sets anyway, but normally pick out tunes that I think, oh yeah, that'll go well together. Yeah, out to the Leanne. A little bit jazzy, this one. Get your smoking jackets out. This is very jazzy, isn't it? I'm not sure if this one goes. And yeah, we're going on the other side of the jazzy one. It's another jazzy kind of thing. Listen to that crackle. Ooh. Yeah, this one isn't that jazzy, is it, really? A little bit of a jazz element to it. Yeah, big. Oh God, what's going on with my voice? Yeah, big up everyone locked in, locked on. You're listening to REBS. It's SkankOut 307. Get the sharing, get the caring going on. You know it, you know it. Yeah, so like I said, we're double dipping. We're like kind of playing one side, then the other, mixing it. Here we go. Just doing that. Complete mishmash. Only just bought these this afternoon. Yeah, out to Peter. You know it, you know it. We had like some jazzy tunes earlier. This one has got written on it. I don't know if it's the name of the tune or not. To be honest, I don't know some of the names of the tunes, but it says written on it hard jazz, and it's got a little star with it as well. Yeah, loads of them white labels that I picked up this afternoon. I mean, phew. 30 quid. 30 quid for 14 of them. Oh my days. The guy in Earworm Records as well, he said, oh yeah, they don't normally always have lots of drum and bass, and I said, I can't believe how much you got in this week. He said, oh yeah, there's a woman in the Shetland Islands who sends them loads of drum and bass every now and again. I need to go to the Shetland Islands if this is the vibe. Get me up there. I can see a pony and we can have a rave. What's not to love? Yeah, out to the bend. We'll do some echoes in a bit. You know they're coming, don't worry. Yeah, Peter's loving the idea of a rave with a pony. That's what we want. I mean, I've been to many a rave. I've never been to a rave with a pony. Yeah, out to the Kim. That could be this. We always end up having some weird tangent on the chat. What? Right. What animal have you been raving with? What animal was it? What rave was it? Let me know. I don't think I've ever been at a rave with an animal. Oh, Ben's saying he spent the whole day with Blue Unicorn called Happy. Proper little HG he is. What's the HG stand for? Happy Unicorn. It should be HU, shouldn't it? Happy Unicorn. Oh, Kim saying went raving with the best mate 15 solid years. She was the original Swan Donkey. Right, let's get an echo out there. Kim. Donkey. I don't know if you were the donkey or your mate was. And Ben's getting the typos in. Donkey. I love the skank out sessions because we never know where the chat's going to go, do we? Listen to that crackle. I've already said that once. Oh, Ben's saying the TV series called Happy. I need to check that out. He's saying it's cool as fudge. Fudge is very cool. Yeah, Kim says she skanks like a silverback gorilla. Does that count? Yes, it does. It does. Not just a gorilla. I like the extra information on the type of gorilla. That top tier postage. Silverback. I've got a mate whose nickname is Silverback. There we go. That's another. Because of the way he does appear a little bit like a big chunky gorilla. Does the weights and everything. Called the Silverback. Out to the Silverback. Yeah, out to the bit. Very underrated name, Bert. I will say. Love that name. You don't get many Berts around now, but you should. Cool name. Better than mine. Got a very boring name. Anyone who's, of course, seeing the video feed, you can see I've sneakily got the football scores on. I can update you with the football if you want. If you really want to know how Yeovil are getting on against Morecambe, just let me know. Yeah, Ben saying Morecambe. What am I talking about? Morecambe. Ben in. I'm mixing up the B from Ben in Morecambe. Borcombe. Men Steel. Ben Steele from Borkum. Yeah, he says it's just down the road. Go on the shrimps. Ben, your typos are getting worse today, man. Sherps. Sherps. I can't even say that. Sherps. Sherps. Let's give that an echo. Sherps.
The sound I had in mind was of a higher wave frequency than we've ever been able to produce.
Borkum. 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 Imagine if you lived in a place called Borkum. Jesus. Sad, would you? You'd move, wouldn't you? Not living in Borkum. Ben said, I once heard someone pronounce it Maury Camby. Wasn't that old house song in the 90s? Oh, that's Yeki Yeki. Sounds similar. You could say it the same, couldn't you? You know, Yeki Yeki. Everyone knows that song. You could say Maury Camby in her voice. Oh, Ben's bringing out the cockamouth. Lobbergob, I love that. Who's got the rudest name? Who's got the rudest place name? Let's go there. Near where I grew up. Originally, I'm from Hull. It's not got a very funny name, has it? What are you on about? But not far from it is that legendary Wet Wang. Wet Wang. Wet, 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 wang, 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 nobber, 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 go, 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 go. Oh, there's got to be some absolute horrendous names, hasn't there? Oh, imagine if you lived in a place with, you lived in Nobbergob. Nobbergob sounds a little bit like it should be like on CBeebies, like a little fantasy land or something. Maybe not, maybe not. Yes, Ben says great in Little Snoring. I've been past there as well. I've got a mate who lives down in Holt, and we've been on holiday in that area before as well. And we have been past Great and Little Snoring. Yeah, absolute hell of a tune, this one. Love this one. This one's on Fuse Recordings, or Fuse Records, or whatever. No idea what it's called. It's on the other side, no idea. Seen Neil Mellor give me a score update at Wigan. He's let himself go a little bit, hasn't he? That won't mean anything to so many people. Yeah, so out to everyone locked. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. This week's been brutal for me. Absolutely brutal. I had a really good time last night, chilling out, and then today, nicely chilling out. Back to it tomorrow. Got work on Sunday. Oh. But yeah, Easter Hall's in a week. You know it, you know it. Not here next weekend, I'm down south. Next Saturday and Sunday, up to a few bits and bobs. Taking a few USBs. Yeah, it's already 10 to 5. I think I'm going to keep going a little bit longer. Still got a few tunes to play, really. Might go up till 6, we'll see. Unless Ben, Zed, or the gang want me to finish. Well, I might keep going. Mrs. Rebs has got the tea sorted for the kids, it'll be alright. Nothing's going to burn, hopefully.
Listen.
Yeah, out to Ben, yeah. I think I might keep going until 6, we'll see. I'm going to keep playing. I'll let you know if I finish a little bit early, obviously. But I'm enjoying this. New tunes. Skank out. Saturday afternoon, sun's shining. Yeah, let's have fun. Yeah, out to Bert. Bert. Oh, Bert. Shall we give you a big one? Let's give you a big one. Bert. Oh, it went up as well, Bert. Not everyone gets that. Yeah, out to Zed. Out to the big man, Zed. Oh, we can go bigger than that for you, can't we, Zed? Oh, Zed, you got the big one. Yeah, hope you're well, buddy. Dark, this, isn't it? Haunting. Yeah, out to James, you know it, you know it. Big up all the Canada crew. That last one on Fuse Recordings, I always love it. It's white label and it has a little promo poster. That's probably about 25 years old, that. Look at that. Ooh. Nicely typed. Quite like that, I'm keeping that. Yeah, next one is it's a bit jump uppy. Like I say, I'm not really planning this. I've just picked all these up this afternoon. from Earworm Records in York. Always worth checking out. And yeah, it's a mishmash. I'm just playing them, like playing one side, mixing it in with the other on the other, another track on the other side, then flipping it over, playing that. It's all. That's all I'm doing today. Yeah, the A4, you know it. Big up the A4. I bet you in the 90s there was a really shit boy band where they called themselves A4. Thinking, oh yeah, because everyone knows A4 paper, don't they? It's a well-known thing, A4. Let's call ourselves that. And I bet they did not make the break. They did not get big. There's definitely an A4 out there, isn't there? Yeah, James is saying let's fudge and get it. James. Yeah, Zed, if you're still watching, I'm going to put this in the camera. I bet you will love this. Look at this. Pick this up today. I don't know if that caught you. We're on a delay, obviously, but Jesus, man. True players. Escobar tune, this one. Escobar and Lemon D, it's yours, and return to 125 ST. I imagine that means street.
Listen up, you lose his life. Gunshot wound to the head. Gunshot. Street violence is at an all-time high.
Apparently, like I said earlier, all of these from the Shetland Islands. Apparently, some woman sends them to Earworm Records when she wants to get rid of some drum and bass. We all need to go to the Shetland Islands. Rave with a pony. I'm there. I'm telling you, I'm there. Today in Los Angeles, another youth loses his life. Gunshot Yeah, out to David Saturn.
There are a lot of comments blacker than thou.
Another youth loses his life.
Yeah, that last tune was called Street Violence. I do not encourage any kind of violence, and certainly not on the street. So, while I like the tune, very much disagree with the name. Make love, not war, people. Make love, not war. That's a party political broadcast by REBS.
Blacker than thou. Blacker than thou.
It's a banging tune this, yeah. Everyone that James says while on the streets there may be some violence. I hope not. I want to walk down the street and not have any violence. Out to the Nesta. Nesta. Yeah, and Bert is saying that there might be violence while listening to music. Surely not. It's not what we encourage. This tune, this is exactly me. This is my kind of jam. What phrase? Oh, Rebs. This is my kind of jam. Imagine, I'm going to say that on Monday's meeting when I'm sitting around in the boardroom. Guys, I played the tune and it was my kind of jam. Imagine that.
Wow.
Yeah, out to the Nessie. Nessie. James is asking, can I go harder? James, I am playing the tunes that I bought today. I mean, that's what's coming up. It's not really planned. And then we're going in and out of it. I'm always known for playing rollers. This is a little bit up on compared to the sort of stuff I normally play. But yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
And yeah, out to the Z, you know it. Yeah, and if a few of the Skankouters saw the other day, I won 4 tickets to that summer slammers or something like that, D&B Classics event in September. My mate won some for the February event, but I couldn't go because I was working every weekend. And then he won that one, and then I won this one. He's my mate Schoolfunk, he lives in Harrogate. So we're going down this September. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I'm going to finally get to see Dillinger. I have never seen Dillinger. I cannot wait. Yeah, the lineup's big. Can't wait for that one. And yeah, anyone who's caught my sets before, you will know I love Bill Riley. And I picked up a Bill Riley tune today. It's coming up next, Brave New World. Absolutely love Bill Riley. Yeah, I know. Zed, I know you're going to love a lot of these tunes.
The revolution will not.
They're like proper, like that era that I know you love. I dig. Oh, man. I'm so stoked. I'm honest, it's made my weekend finding these tunes today. I went there thinking, I might maybe get, there might be one or two. 14. There was 2 or 3 others as well, but they skipped a little bit when I was playing them in the record shop, so I thought, I better not get them in case. But yeah, I love it. Love finding, like, you can order off Discogs, I always do that. But when you like get like a find, when you don't expect it, it's wicked. Oh man, what a tune. That drop. been after this tune for so long as well. This was on my Discogs watch list. There was 2 today that were on my Discogs watch list. And they were there. Oh my god. Under the white labels as well. This is a wallop tune. Wallop! Yeah, out to Takabatsi. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, buddy.
on, let's talk about it.
Yeah, we've gone all a little bit, well, it was going a little bit liquid, and then this has bounced it back up again, and then we're going to go a little bit liquid again. Right, yeah. And so one of the tunes that I did pick up today was by MB and Undercover Agent. Now I know MB is a good mate, and of course Undercover Agent I did know as well. Absolutely legendary drum and bass producer, the DAZ, and yeah, it was the anniversary of his death yesterday. 2 years, can't believe that. 2 years gone. So yeah, couldn't believe that I picked up this tune earlier today. The next one that's going to come in is an absolute wallop tune. Really, really good. So big up, RIP to the DAZ, out to the Undercover Agent, you know it, and out to MB. Oh, listen to that crackle on this tune. Dearie me. This has been played a lot, I imagine. I need to get one of those cleaners, don't I? What a tune this is. I mean, this is my jam again. Back in the boardroom Monday morning, I played one tune and it was my jam. And then I played another tune and it was my jam. I'm going to say that. I'm going to start the meeting with that. Now let's have the figures, guys. Say that afterwards. Let's have the figures. Oh, Ben's bringing out the haiku. I've just seen it on the big thing. I didn't see it on the little chat thing, but I've seen it on my chat feed little window thing. Oh, you led. Very impressive. Can you do a sonnet? Can you do a sonnet, Ben? Come on. Yeah, big up, Ben. Oh, this one's a bit sketchy. A little bit up and down, a little bit of a yo-yo. Yeah, there's about 15 minutes left of me. And then of course, SkankOut has got you covered all night for your drum bass. You know it, you know it. And yeah, like I say, I'm not going to be here next weekend, but then I am on Easter holidays for 2 weeks. Perks of being working in education. No, I don't sit on my backside all day. No, I don't. Finish at 3 o'clock every day, like everyone seems to think that we do. Yes, I do get ignored by lots of children every day, yep. Like being at home with me on too. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you my working life. Yeah, I'm not here next weekend. I'm away, I'm down south, as they say. Alright, governor. Alright, mate. But then I'm sure I'll be popping up here and there over the 2 weeks at Easter. I've not got much planned. Here and there, out and about a little bit. But I'm sure I've got some time for some skank out. Whatever you do, keep it locked tonight. If you want a drum and bass, SkankOut's got you covered. And then we are on to the last tune I've bought today next. How wicked is that? Perfect timing. 14 new vinyl lasts 2 hours. Absolutely brilliant, yeah. Big up everyone who's been locked. Much love going out to you. Been locked in with REBS. Yeah, you know it, out to the Ben. And of course, whatever you do, keep it skank out. Running right through to the early hours. All the way through the night. And then of course, back tomorrow. The big one. Yeah, this is the last one from me. Hope you've enjoyed. I've really enjoyed this set, to be honest. Really had good fun. And yeah, whatever you do, keep it skank out. You know it, you know it. I'll see you again soon. Big up, big up. Out to Zed, out to Ben, out to Christine, all the Skank Out management, out to the Skank Out Dons. Big up the followers, you know it. You've been locked in with Rebs. I'll see you again soon.